falls to 87K but bounces back up to 88,600. Is this the next bull rally, or will the bears take over and bring us down to lower prices? Let's find out. Welcome back to FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Right now it's about 2 p.m. Eastern time and the price of Bitcoin is currently at 88,600. I'm starting off here with the weekly chart. We currently have a red engulfing candle here. We're bouncing off the 100 moving average at 87,272. This has been holding as good support for us. The stochastics RSI right now are on a crossroad. We could either go up or we could roll over. We've been going sideways for a very long time. Things are looking a little bit bearish, so this could roll over here. If we roll over, I do have the weekly in a bear flag that takes us down to about 68, 69K. And if we roll over, we could start breaking down from this bear flag, and it's not going to look good. That means we're going to go towards this 200 moving average, and that's currently at 57,800. We take a look at the 3-day chart. This candle closes today in about 5 hours, and we're currently below the 200 and the 21 moving average. The stochastics RSI are toppy. It looks like we want to roll over. Unfortunately, if we lose this 200 moving average, things could get bearish. We lost it here before and we were able to recover. So far, that doesn't necessarily mean that we have to go all the way down, but the probability will be in the bears' favor here. The only thing that could save us is if the next candle ends up being green. Maybe we do tweezer bottoms, and from there we could break back up. Maybe we're creating some type of an inverted head and shoulder where this is a left shoulder, this is a head, and maybe this could be the right shoulder, and all of a sudden in a week or two we're up towards 100K again. That's a possibility. The 2-day chart, we're rolling over. We're already about halfway down on the stochastics RSI. The last candle lost the 21 moving average. Right now we're wicking down from the 21 moving average. This candle still has a day and 5 hours. Not looking too good either. On the daily chart, we've already had about 6 red candles in a row. We lost a 21 moving average. We lost a 50 moving average. Today's candle is not looking good either. It looks like we're rolling over even more. The stochastics RSI still could stay here for a couple of days dragging before it resets. In order to stay bullish, we would have to get back above at least 93K, 92K, so we could get above this 21 moving average. This is where I originally do have the bear flag, and as you can see, we made it all the way to the 100 moving average and we fell back into the bear flag here. If this candle cannot get back into this bear flag, it's possible that we could start breaking down. On the 22-hour chart, still looks like we need more time to reset here on the stochastics RSI. This is not looking good here. Even if we get a move up, this could also end up being a head and shoulder pattern, left shoulder, head. Maybe we make it back up to the 21 moving average and then create a right shoulder, which could break us down eventually. But I would like to see that right shoulder, because at least that will bring us back up to 93,400. And then maybe from there, we do have a chance to continue going up. Maybe that inverted head and shoulder on the 3-day I talked about earlier could play out. We take a look at the 8-hour chart. The stochastics, if we zoom in, look like they want to start resetting. They could also roll over, similar to how they rolled over here, but it's not looking good. We have a gigantic red engulfing candle at the moment. This closes in the next 5 hours as well, and we are below the 200 moving average, so it will be interesting to see how this candle closes. One thing that we have going for us is that we are kind of far away from the 21 moving average, which is at 93,383. So either we could bounce back up and test that 21 moving average, or we'll just probably continue going sideways here, wait for the 21 moving average to touch, and from there we could possibly roll over. This could end up being some type of a bear flag. On the 4-hour chart, you guys already know, if we lose the 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart, I have to become a bear, and so far we've closed multiple candles below the 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart. We currently have a gigantic red engulfing candle. This closes in the next 53 minutes. If this closes like this could be tweezer tops, and we could continue to see more downside. The RSI is also rolling over here. The 21 moving average is starting to get close to price. If this 21 moving average crosses down on this 200 moving average, that's also going to be bearish, and this could bring us down lower. We take a look at the 1-hour chart. Those stochastics rolled over. Now I'm starting to see some type of curvature back up. We're close to the 21 moving average. That's at 89,018. In order to get bullish, honestly, we would have to get back above this 200 moving average. First, we would have to get above this 21 moving average. I would like to see that. That's at 89,000. Let's see if that ends up happening. And on the 15-minute chart, the stochastic stochastics appear to be on the way up, but we are below the 200 moving average. We are below the 21 moving average. The 200 moving average is currently at 90,485. 90,000 is going to be great resistance now. Like I said yesterday, this really sucks because 94K at one point was hard resistance and we blasted through that to 98K, and now we're talking about 90K being resistance. So overall, guys, right now it's still looking pretty bearish for Bitcoin. This kind of does look like we could go back down to test 85K, 84K. If that doesn't hold, we could go down to test the recent lower low at 80K, and if that doesn't hold, I could see that bear flag playing out, taking us down to about 70K or below. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe, and if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.